The Legislative Council Environment and Planning Committee has travelled to South Gippsland to inspect the Barry Beach Marine Terminal. The committee is investigating oil and gas infrastructure requiring decommissioning over the coming decades, including offshore platforms, wells and pipelines. Once the operational base for Bass Strait Oil and Gas, Corner Inlet, Barry Beach Marine Terminal is now becoming a hub for dismantling and recycling the industry's ageing offshore platforms. The multi-year decommissioning program is processing thousands of tonnes of steel onshore, with major offshore removals of 12 platforms scheduled to begin in 2027. The committee held a public hearing in nearby Leongatha as part of its efforts to understand the economic, environmental and community impacts.
I think the community is apprehensive about the decommissioning, partly because they don't fully understand, and partly also because there is a lack of transparency in what will happen and also in the regulations governing what will happen and the compliance to those regulations. It's a very, very new area, and I think that that what's happening here in South Gippsland and Greater Gippsland is pretty much a test case for what will happen further around Australia.
Despite concerns from some residents about the danger to the nearby Ramsar-listed wetlands, Gippsland Ports says the environmental risks are manageable.
From a pollution perspective, we have controls in place to manage pollution from vessels. Should there be an incident that occurs and the risk management hasn't been able to control those particular events, there's certain escalation protocols already in place that enable us to manage pollution spills should they occur.
For local government, the project represents both an opportunity and a risk. South Gippsland Shire says the region could benefit from new jobs and investment, but only if the workforce is based locally.
We could end up with a new industry here by way of decommissioning that results in fly-in, fly-out workforce, and that we actually fail to see the benefits at a local level. On the flip side, the opportunity really is that we could see increased population, increased investment, new infrastructure, better roads, and the whole sort of supporting around ensuring that we have a more vibrant and locally strong community, particularly in that area around Barry Beach Marine Terminal.
The committee is due to table its final report to Parliament in June 2026.